Welcome back. For many who enter a life of crime, it becomes a never-ending cycle.
But now there is a local program aimed at disrupting that cycle and turning lives around before it's too late. Gerard Romalo joins us now with more on this RECAP program.
Yeah, RECAP, Jessica and Jim, stands for Rebuilding Every City Around Peace. It's a partnership that includes the faith-based community and law enforcement. This week, we learned that the program has already been successful for at least one local family.
Gotta thank God.
It's moving day for Candida Allen and her son DeTuan.
It really helped us out.
A day neither was sure would ever arrive.
I was going down the wrong path, and the path that I was going down and wasn't going to lead me nowhere but behind bars.
On Friday, DeTuan was among 19 others to graduate from the Hope for Prisoners vocational program for ex-offenders. After nearly a year behind bars, the former gang member calls freedom and just being alive a blessing.
I was into the gangs and running the streets all the time, partying and all of that.
His brothers were also a part of that lifestyle. In fact, while he was incarcerated, his oldest brother became the victim of a drive-by. Now, more than 8 months later, he is still recovering at UMC from a gunshot wound to the head.
The same night that my son was shot, they showed up, and, I was looking like, wow, I just asked God, can you please send me somebody to talk to? I need to talk.
Like a miracle, Candida says Pastor John Ponder and Pastor Troy Martinez arrived to lend assistance. Working with Metro, they counseled the family, even visited DeTuan in jail. And it was just in the nick of time.
Because of the violent nature of the crime, they're making decisions whether they're going to retaliate and go out and cause another violent crime or homicide to take place. And so us being there at those critical moments is imperative. We just have to be there.
DeTuan admits retaliation was his first inclination. Had it not been for the counseling, he says he'd still probably be out for vengeance. Instead, though, he says he and his mother are now moving into a new apartment. He has a new job and a new outlook, one that doesn't involve gangs or a life of crime.
I cut it off. I know I won't. That's a part of me, a chapter of my book that we'll never go back to.
Yeah, and again here, timing is everything. The pastors and volunteers respond when the need is greatest, usually right when a violent crime has occurred. And through the program, incidentally, they were also able to provide this family some housing assistance. They say the family members see this truly as a new beginning.